everybody. I hope that you're well. Yesterday I posted a video about meditation and how sitting in meditation and practicing meditation can bring up these feelings that actually cause you to need to change your life because you become more in alignment with your true self. It's also important to note that this pandemic is not just filled with grief from the death of the body, but also death of the ego. So caterpillars have these cells, and what are they called? Imaginal cells. And they create the blueprint for the butterfly. And now they act on their own. They're totally independent of the other cells, and the caterpillar is not aware of them. So the caterpillar goes through the caterpillar life with this blueprint inside them without any awareness. And it's only when they're in the cocoon that these cells can begin to formulate the map of the butterfly. And then the butterfly comes out. The juices of the caterpillar are gone. There's this metamorphosis that happens. And if you were to peel the caterpillar out of the cocoon too early, it would not be strong enough to become this butterfly. And I think that our true self, our innate way of being, has this blueprint. We know who we are and what we are supposed to do. But we sometimes block our way forward by using what we've conditioned to understand ourselves to be. So as we grow up, we formulate our personalities and we formulate our roles and where we fit into in society. We plan what we need to do in this life, and we don't give sort of this recognition to the innate blueprint inside of us. And when we meditate or when we isolate or cocoon ourselves, we strip away this outside world that's telling us how to be, telling us that we are a furry caterpillar, and this came to mind because a lot of people right now are hitting a wall or have in the pandemic of not really wanting to be in this world anymore because they are no longer the best, number one, the prettiest. Their aspirations to fit into a career description that is what they determine success is no longer possibly an option. And I invite you to consider that all of these things that we consider success, being the best, being number one, earning the most amount of money, these are actually all conditioned into our ways of being by somebody who's benefiting from them. Maybe it's the beauty industry, maybe it is the government, maybe it is the people who own the Olympics, maybe it is, it is somebody who originally was profiting off of you, and the media sensationalized whatever role it is that you're trying to fit into, and you fell for it. You formulated your life and your worth around what somebody else was telling you was success. And now the most beautiful part about this pandemic and this cocoon that we're in is we're able to reevaluate what success is. And perhaps you can contemplate that success is not gaining accolades and rewards in our lifetime, but setting something up for the next life, or for the children who are going to be in this world longer than we will. This sounds woo-woo, but we will decay. We will end our lives at some point. If we're lucky, perhaps 100, 110, 120. But the fact that if people cannot be the best, the top model, the skinniest, the one with the most money, the one with the most people clapping for them. If they cannot live up to this, they choose to leave this world. It really shows how little we value our true innate strengths, how little we value our real life on this earth, which is filled with love and joy and abundance in nature and acceptance that we won't be here forever. And even if we do become the best, there is life after that. And when you win the gold medal, when you have the most money, there is life after that. Look at Bill Gates. He's, the most powerful person in the world, and he's lost somebody that he really loves in his life. And I don't know the details, of course, of that relationship, and I don't necessarily want to know. But I think we really need to nurture what matters, and that is ultimately love and our future on the globe and the future of the children. So I hope you find your true purpose, and I hope you can move through each day with grace, knowing that you don't need to be the best. You don't need to have the most books published or the most money in your bank account or the most insight into a particular topic or the most innovative research or the most beautiful, perfect family or the most... I could go on forever, but I'm wasting your time now. I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day.